Hello everybody, this is Gray Hughes. I'm actually doing a video today that has nothing to do with crime whatsoever, but I explained to everybody on one of my lives the other day that I film in Fanno Creek, and when I'm doing my live, sometimes you can see the background of my desktop, and there's a fish on there, and that's one of the fish that I filmed in Fanno Creek, and I thought maybe it'd be interesting to look at a video that I just filmed today, and I have not looked at it yet. Okay, so we are all going to look at this together. All right, so I've just uploaded the GoPro footage onto my camera, and onto my computer, excuse me, and I am just now going to review it. And I'll explain things as we go because I had to tighten the pole that I use so that it wouldn't fall over in the water. Okay, this tree right here was not in the water last year, but as you can see, the creek comes down. It actually comes down right here, just off the screen here, and rolls in and then kind of goes underneath this log and then goes to the left over there. So keep in mind, this is just in a parking lot at an Albertsons. See, the pole that I'm using is loose, so I'm struggling with it right now. I have to bring it back out and tighten it. Oh, look at that, a sculpin. Oh, boom! Do you guys see that? There was actually a trout there. That's a landlocked cutthroat. I can tell. I mean, that's basically all I've been able to film in the last few years. So let's see that again. So he has a sculpin right there. Maybe you can see that. Let me pause it sooner. Yeah, right there. This right here is a sculpin. They seem like they're really intelligent fish. They hang around the bottom. They basically crawl around. They can even turn their head and look in different directions. It's really pretty crazy. Let me make the screen bigger. You probably can't see that. So right there, it's camouflage, but you can see the fish right there. And then right after that, it looked like there was a cutthroat trout. Right there, look at that. Boom. Man, that's good to see. I thought they were gone after there was a sewage spill last year during the snowstorm. And apparently the year before this, last winter actually. And I think it killed off some of the fish, but apparently they're back now. So right now I'm fixing it so it's really tight, because what I do is I leave it in the water and then I go back up and sit in my car and then come back and pick it up. And it's just starting to rain right now. Yeah, so I hope this isn't totally boring for you, everybody. I mean, for you guys out there. I don't want to bore you to death, but I always like this. To me, this is the fishing part. You never know what's going to swim by. I actually thought that, like, law enforcement combined with the GPS device should use these poles with a GoPro on them to look for any evidence in streams, or heck, even looking for a body. These poles can be like 18 or 20 feet long, and all you have to do is swing them by. And if you're tracking yourself with GPS, later on when you're viewing the footage, you can go back to certain locations. I think that would work great. These fish that you're looking at right now they are mosquito fish. They basically eat mosquito larvae, which is great, but they aren't. Yeah, they're not trout. Yeah. Hopefully if it's there long enough, that trout will feel comfortable enough to be swimming around again. Because I actually have this all the way underneath those logs that you were looking at. It's not sunny out, so it's not going to be very bright in the water, but it looks pretty clear. I mean, you know, as clear as a little stream in a city can get. I think those are pretty cool looking too sometimes, those mosquito fish. They almost seem to have like lights on their side. You see that? And actually, the reason they're lighting up like that is because... Oh, yeah. God, what was that? Hold on. What was that? That looked kind of like a small trout. But with the coloring on that. Yeah, see, that coloring on the side is because the GoPro has a little blinking red light, and it probably reflects off of those fish. But I thought I saw a small trout swim by there. Let me make sure. If this was a live broadcast, the viewers would drop off immediately. In fact, they'll probably quit watching it 2 minutes into this, too. Yeah, right there. I think that's a trout. Right there. Look at that. He's swimming by quickly, and I'm not sure how close it is to the camera, but that's a trout right there. See that? Has the white fins, tip of the fin. Let me check something really quick. I'm gonna go to type in landlocked. Actually, these are leopard spotted cutthroat, but they are landlocked. Normally cutthroat go out to the ocean. Yeah, see right there, they have the little white, the speckles, and then the little white tip. I don't know if you can see that or not, but see right there, the little white tip on the fins. That's what we're looking at here. Very cool. Hard to tell how big that one was because it was far away, but it looks like it's chasing away those little... God, what was that? That almost looked like a small bass right there. That would make sense, though. See my little icon? It has my face on it now, my Twitter handle face. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, do it, because I post videos on there. This one won't be one of the ones I post. I'm not sure what that is floating around right there. Just pretty gross, whatever that was. In my description of the video, it has my Twitter and other contact information. Yeah, I guess this is kind of like watching a fish tank. You can even hear the water. Come on, trout, come back in. I need a big one. Yeah, I'm actually working on a video right now, pearl pinson. I've found that while working on it, there's so many errors out there by other people that have made videos because I like to actually get the routes down and show locations of things. I mean, you guys all know that, but you know, people just, they say things and then you look at it and you go, how can that be true? Look at this. So anyways, I'm going to point that out in the video because I think I've figured out like where she lived, and then sort of the abduction sequence based on 911 calls. This is a girl that was abducted. She's 15 years old, and in California. And they haven't found her. And the thing is they haven't found her because the guy that kidnapped her, they got into a chase with him and then ended up shooting and killing him. So now there's absolutely no way to know other than just kind of trying to track where he was to find her body. It's very similar to that case that I did recently out of Bend, where the guy killed himself in jail, and he would be the only person that knew where he put that girl's body. But in this case, it's possible she's still alive. We just don't know. Yeah, well, at least it's cool to know that there's still trout out there. Later on in this video, I move it forward a little bit, so maybe that'll pick up something. I move it to the left, kind of look around. But that's good. It means the river is mild, you know, pretty healthy, I guess. As healthy as a river can be that runs right through a city. Yeah, I remember when I would film here before, it seems like it was a little bit further back underneath all of that where there's some trout that just hang out there. But it did swim by a minute ago, twice actually. May have been a third time that I saw off to the side there, but didn't pause it. Yeah, I think it was Sarah Gomez was the case in Bend. It just popped back into my head. Man, yeah, I could fall asleep to this sound. I like it. Like a leaf floating. See, the thing is that when I was filming the trout a few minutes ago, it could have been that it was far away. You know, like it could be 3 or 4 feet from the camera, to be honest with you. Maybe, you know, like 2 or 3 feet, and then it makes it look quite a bit smaller because these are wide-angle lenses, and the further away something is, the dramatically smaller it gets, even though it's not really that far away. So that was me moving it a little bit again, obviously. Oh yeah, that's where I want it, right there. Come on, swim by. That's right. That's almost like underneath the bank right there. That's crazy. I guess that was it. Darn it. Well, I did see the trout on there twice, so I'm happy about that. And as you can see right here, there's the parking lot. That's in Albertsons. So let me just fly over there really quick. Albertsons, right here. Yep, right there. And right in that video, I parked my car. The creek goes right underneath here, and I parked my car right here, walked right there, and then right down there I filmed that fish, and the camera right in the GoPro footage that you were just looking at right there is filming back up from down there to where those cars are parked. Alright, so those cars that you're looking at right there are parked right here. Alright, well, I thought you guys might enjoy that. You might not have, but if you did, that's cool. If not, I'm sorry, but I think it's cool that there's actually trout still swimming around right here. You know, now that you pan out a little bit, you can actually see that this is a city that's pretty populated. There's no big wild open areas or anything like that, maybe way over there. And there is still trout, or are still trout swimming around right here all along Fanno Creek. All right. So until next time, everybody, have a great day.